Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 4 of our City Skylines series here. And this time we have a name. I think I finally settled on the name of Sierra Vista, which is Spanish for mountain view. And we have a lot of mountains on this map here. There's over there, over here, here, and even over here. And I actually got the name from a small town in Arizona that I went to like nearly 3 years ago. I just thought the name fit. I wanted to do like a Spanish name sort of, um, since this is like based off of American Southwest. So yeah, I think that name fits, right? Um, so yeah, welcome back to episode 4, and you may notice that we have a lot of roads and stuff here, and these solar panels. But we don't have any buildings, really, except for these temporary service buildings, but that doesn't matter. So today we're going to actually build the downtown today. And if you're observant, you might notice that I built all this over here, and this is just a little template of what I want to do today. So I decided that I thought about this for a while, and it's so that I would build the downtown and casino strip as separate areas instead of combining them. Just like I'm basing this off Las Vegas, and they're separated in Las Vegas, which a lot of people don't know. Um, so yeah, um, the downtown is gonna go up here north of the strip. The main boulevard here is gonna drive right into it, and it's gonna be kind of a diagonal right here compared to the rest of the city. And yeah, this is pretty much the placement of it in real life, like the downtown. This is just like a miniaturized version of it, honestly. And then there's also just going to be a highway and an interchange here that connects up to it. And that's going to connect it to the boulevard here and probably loop around to over here or around here where the airport is. So yeah, and we're going to actually build some buildings today, and maybe even we might even start on the suburbs. I don't know. The suburbs would go start over here in this area and maybe here. And there's also going to be the convention center. Yeah, I wanted to build a convention center somewhere here. Um, like I was thinking by the highway probably, or maybe kind of some sort of a stadium or music festival area over here. I think that would work well. And then some old suburbs here. So yeah, let's get building. I'm gonna actually do something a bit different this episode. We're going to start off this episode with a live play, which I have not done yet before, but that's how we're gonna do it. Ugh, I just sneezed. All right. Um, um, so we're gonna start out by building this grid in this area, and it's gonna go diagonal to pretty much everything else here, because you see this grid's going this way, but right here it's gonna be diagonal. I think I'll use these. They seem good. Wait, what's the difference here? 4 lane. Let's build a road just like this. And how much clearance do we do in between the buildings? Put a bit of clearance like this. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good enough clearance. And like that. Alright, so this is what we've built so far here. It's a grid mostly, and it's kind of surrounded by these main roads going around, and they're sort of enclosing it off. Um, so the next thing I wanted to, there's two things, there's actually a lot of things we need to do next. But the first is what we should do with this road here. It's wrapping around here. So in real life, well, this is basically a very miniaturized version, but in real life, there's sort of an area here where this goes around, and this highway here is like a lot farther away, and there's kind of like a weird area here with different venues and stuff, and also like a pretty large government building and some sort of a convention looking thing. Um, I I think I want to do something like that, smaller. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to move over this highway. So I guess we're just gonna shift this whole thing over. Um, like nope. Um, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna have to make this look a lot better. Um, maybe that's enough space. I think so, right? Yeah, it's fine. But we're gonna have to make pretty this up. Um, let's build a bridge here. We're gonna have to use the parallel roads mod. I actually forgot how to use that. This is gonna be a little tricky. Like that. Okay, we're gonna have to mess around with that a lot. Fun. Okay, so how about this? I think this looks decent here on this side. I'm gonna have to like completely do this side too. So what is this? Like I don't like that. Replace it. Oh, I forgot I have that. Let's turn this off. Like that. Okay. So now we're gonna have to do this side here. No, that's fine. Okay, now let's just let the cars do their thing. It's just a little wacky. Come on, man. That guy just flew. Okay. Yeah, looks fine. And then this is just a temporary fix. We're obviously gonna work on this later, but for now it doesn't need to be pretty. Like that. And now we have more room to work here. Okay, so let's start building. Let's change around this road here. Actually, wait, no. There's something else we need to do. It's the train line. I want to reroute, or at least have a section of the train line that goes through this area here. But yeah, I think we'll just reroute it actually. We're gonna have to think about how we do this. We could have it go to like here and then run through here. I think that could work, right? Let's try it out. Okay, uh, so um, we just changed around this rail line here to go through this downtown area, not really through it, beside it, and then I haven't really built anything yet, so I just temporarily made this bridge and had it reconnect over here. Um, Another thing I want to do is I wanted to have this rail line diverge here. Have a section that keeps going straight forward through here. Maybe to some industrial area or something over here. Um, so yeah, let's do that. I'm not really sure how we're gonna make this. I suppose like this. Does that work? Oh, it works. Huh. I didn't think that would work actually. Okay, that's great to see. Um, but we need a way for trains going over here to get over here. So I guess we would use this one-way track? Question mark? Um, Actually, no, hold on. Let's just extend this like this a bit. Then we can do that. I think that would... I don't know. Is this particularly realistic? I don't know. Probably not. But, I think it's fine. Um, yeah. Alright, now the next thing we need to do is figure out this thing I went to do here before. Well, something you probably saw in that time lapse is I shortened these blocks here. Originally I wanted to have the blocks on this side of this road to be bigger, just to add variety, but I decided against it. Um, Now I want to build something that I saw in something I spotted on Google Maps that I thought was neat. Um, there was... I'll just use this road here. There was this main road thing that went around this area with this kind of side of the downtown, and at one point it goes underneath the train track here. There are actually a couple roads that go underneath the train track, and there was also like a parking lot and stuff that went top of the train track and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool looking. Well, I'm not the tunnel like this, I think. Right? This is probably gonna look bad. Yeah, that looks bad. Why is that like that? Why is that so bad? I think we're going to have to shorten this part here. Right? Yeah, I think that's good. And then go over like this, and then re-emerge on the surface. Oh, that is doing some funky things. Oh, that is horrible. Okay, so we got this. Alright, so this road is placed successfully. And now we're gonna have it sort of go like this, I guess. And then suppose we just have it connect back there. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have it go underneath this highway just yet, or maybe through here, but this train is already here, so I'm not sure. I suppose this will go underneath the train here, because I don't want to interrupt this train, obviously. So yeah, let's do that. Train go... Actually, no. Hold on. Bulldoze that. And then we'll have the train... wait. I'd say they would go underneath, like, right there. So, okay, now this is going to be underneath this. So, like that there. And then we're gonna use the surface. That looks, no, not like that. Base surface. Like that. Okay. That looks fine. Actually, hold on. Is it level? I don't think it is. Okay, there. So, then it's just going to go around like this, I suppose. It doesn't look... I need some work. Let's go like that. That. And like that. I'm just not a fan of... Well, actually, I can just move it here. I think that's fine, right? Yeah, okay. So, oh yeah, one thing I'll do, I don't know if I'll do it this episode. I want to replace these rails I have here with some custom asset. These are just the vanilla ones, but I'm not too happy with these because they're a lot limited. The custom ones, they look better and they function better. There's a lot more you can do with them, more customizable than these ones. So yeah, and then I also want to have like an Amtrak station or something. I don't know if Las Vegas has an Amtrak station. They might just have industrial trains only, but I want to build one anyways somewhere in this spot. Um, yeah, and then I want to have some roads going along here. Something. This is also just going to be temporary. Have a straight road going, and here, then it will turn go forward here. Like that. That's just also temporary. Um, yeah, so I wanted to have some sort of a convention center here, as well as the government building thing, and also just some warehouses and stuff. So, the next thing we should do, I think, well, I want to get to placing buildings already, but we also need to do these highway intersections here, um, and this interchange here. This is probably going to be a four-way interchange here with maybe another highway going over here. Um, it would be pretty big though. Still not sure about that. Let's just check out our options. We're not probably not going to build anything, but we can just look at our options here. I'm not sure exactly what this does. Um, I do want to build some of these at one point. I built one of these before in this map. We could do this one. Maybe the stack interchange. Maybe. I did not see any of these in Vegas though. When I saw on Google Maps, there might be one, but usually the ones in the intersections in Vegas are very circular. I've noticed. Um, kind of like this what we have here. Like this is actually the original intersection from here. We can build this one, maybe. That's pretty big. This that could maybe work, something like that. But yeah, we're gonna do this later. But something we will do here is the off ramps from this highway onto this boulevard. This is I guess this would just be Sierra Vista Boulevard, right? This is like the main boulevard of the city. So yeah, let's get to that. Alright, so we got this um, whole intersection here sorted out. I did something I haven't done before. I added these two-lane ramp things here, so there's two lanes here. If they want to go to the left and then get in this lane, and if they want to go to the right, they go to this lane, just to improve traffic a bit. Um, I can set that up with Traffic Manager here. Actually, let's just have these guys can go. These guys can go on any one of these, and these guys can go any one of these. Then I do the same here. So these guys can go here, and these guys can go here. Great mod, isn't it? It's like one of my favorite mods. Alright, so, oh yeah, when I mentioned about the trains there, I'm gonna do it. In the future, I'm gonna do an entire episode just about the trains. We're gonna make like a whole network, so mostly industrial and a few commuter, because in that area there unfortunately are not that many commuter trains, which kind of sucks, you know. Um, so yeah, I guess we can start placing out buildings now. I don't think I'm gonna do this interchange here in this episode. I just want to start placing down some buildings here, honestly. So, what I noticed with Las Vegas and other desert cities is usually their downtowns aren't very vertical because they usually aren't that big cities. So, let's start getting some buildings. I was looking at some earlier here. Um, One thing I figured is the buildings from the Art Deco content creator pack. I think they could fit here. Um, yeah, and another thing I would like to have is a few construction sites and also some empty lots. There's a lot of empty lots of just sand all over the place in Las Vegas, and also a lot of parking lots. There's like an absurd amount of parking lots in the city, so yeah. But I think these could fit here, like here maybe. Yeah. And one thing I need to do is, yeah, I need to make a district here. Um, so I'll set it like, um, let's say this area is the downtown. And then I'd say this is a kind of different area, but I incorporate it later. Um, yeah. So this is downtown. Um, I'll just give this a temporary name for now, like Pavilion Boulevard. And then I'll set this to historical, so cities, so none of the buildings here upgrade or abandon. Um, I think I have the mod set so the buildings don't abandon. Yeah, that's also why these little industrial buildings here, they don't abandon, even though they have a bajillion complaints. Yeah, I don't want those getting abandoned. So, let me set the lighting here. The lighting here is really bad. I guess I'll jump into a time lapse now and place down some buildings. Not exactly where I expect them to be, but just placing out any buildings I think would fit in this area. I think that's a good idea. After the time lapse. Well, I have placed down a bunch of buildings that either vanilla or that I just had acid of that I thought would fit. And these aren't the locations they're going to be. This is just me placing them down to show them. Um, a major problem I have is that like a lot of the vanilla commercial buildings, they look good. Like an example. Um, I like this one, but watch what happens if you click it down. It's immediately covered in these awful advertisements, and there's probably a way you can remove that with mods, but I don't know. It's just a lot of the vanilla apps. There's a lot of good ones, but they're just covered in awful ads and stuff. And another problem is the scale. So like, hold on. If we place this building next to these ones, these have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, or here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The the scale within some of the vanilla buildings is just really off, um, which is something I really noticed. Like for example, one of the buildings I placed down, I thought it looked cool, but it was just too short or like compressed. Like it had the same amount of stories as this building about, but it was only about half of this size. It's just yeah, it's really annoying. I just want it to be like a consistent scale. It's kind of the problem with the vanilla assets. But yeah, I think these look pretty good. We could even like duplicate or splice some of these into each other. Um, yeah. So I really want these Art Deco ones. This is like these are like the older downtown buildings, sort of. Um, hold on. And then these will be like the newer ones. Um, oh, something I didn't check out is I didn't check out the lower commercial here. Um, oh, there's even Art Deco lower commercials. I didn't know that. Ooh, these look good actually. I think these would be better in a strip mall though. Actually, I'm gonna keep that building. It could be a hotel. Can't believe I forgot these ones. Yeah, we could keep that. What is this? This is University City. I don't know what that is, but it's very small. Yeah, these are really small. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the vanilla ones are just really small. Um, are any custom ones that look good? Um, not seeing that much exciting. Oh, maybe this one. Oh no, it has adverts. No. Dang it. That's decent. It's just too small. So now we can start placing these into their proper places. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. I guess I'm just going to move these into like one spot over here. I'm going to put these in like size categories. And then I'm just going to move them together however I think the downtown should go. Most of these are like the same size actually. This one's a bit taller. Alright, just done. Okay. But oh, there's an outside area that might despawn. I think it'll be fine if I just don't if I don't unpause. So, yeah, you can see it messed up the zoning there. Okay, so we need to keep in mind there's a lot of parking lots. Luckily those are easy for us to make. Oh my god, I just saw lightning outside. Alright, great. Should I use the newer or older looking parking lots? Yep, there was lightning outside. how about we do something like this? I just don't, the thing I don't like about these parking lots though is this transition here. It's not very nice. Not a fan. Okay, that's better. And then let's place a building here. Or no. Good. We could even expand this. I completely messed that up. I hope there isn't some weird thing with nodes there. Okay. And then we can start adding buildings. I think I want to have like a historic cinema thing here. I think that would be cool. Let's use that cinema that I got earlier. This is a cinema, right? I cannot read that. Chirp cinema. Okay, yeah, that is a cinema. Let's place that down here. Here's our historic cinema. Maybe I think I want to have some sort of pavilion in front of it, maybe, or something like that. Could make a footpath here. Yeah, like that. And historic cinema will go this area, I guess. And then what should go next to it? But like, why does that change color when I highlight it? Okay. Maybe like an old hotel. This looks old, right? Not really. I think we'll put that here. And then I think around here we'll just have more of these Art Deco buildings. They are pretty cool, like, pretty old looking. Well, okay. I'm actually recording this a few months after I recorded this previous part of the video you just watched there. I had this video on hold for a pretty long time, and I just came back to it. It's now July 2nd when I'm recording this, and I think I was recording this in March. Yeah, I was pretty busy before, so I'm back recording this one. I actually just finished uploading my previous episode for that solar panel back there. Uh, and yeah, I just hopped on this save after a long time, and I have some renewed energy for this project. Uh, so, oh yeah, I have to say less often. That was advice somebody gave me on my last episode. So, yeah, I have coming back to this project for a while. I kind of got, I guess, burnt out on it, but I think I know what I want to do now. I've been looking at downtown Vegas on maps for a while now, and I've noticed a few things. I noticed there aren't that there aren't really that many like high-rise buildings like this. Though, however, I am taking inspiration from. Oh, I said in the first episode I would take a bit of inspiration from Dubai in this series. So I might leave in a few high rises, and then I noticed there's like usually in cities you have big buildings next to big buildings, and small buildings next to small buildings, right? But I noticed in downtown Vegas, it's a pretty big contrast. You can have like little buildings like this Andy's bowling alley, and it'll be right next to like some really tall building just like this. There's no really in between there. It's very varied in the downtown. Um, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm also gonna have some more low-rise buildings like this little strip mall here. Um, so yeah, and then I was thinking about having a strip mall here. And then another thing I wasn't keeping in mind when I first thought up of this area was there's a lot of empty lots in Vegas, just empty plots of land, just sand on them. So I'm gonna also just have a few empty or in construction lots in this area. Uh, and also I noticed there's also some like I don't like townhouses, but there are some older houses like right on that, right next to even some of these tall buildings, like on the edges of downtown. So I don't know if I'll include those in this episode. And uh, and I also did just a little bit of work in the save. Uh, when I got into this save here, I added onto this rail line, doubled it up, but that's for a future episode. And I redid this area here by Pavilion Boulevard. And I also decided I want to have a main road here. There would be a big interchange here, four-way, and but on this side it'll lead just onto a main road. And I think that's all I did really. Time, I guess I'll go into a live play now. So the first thing I want to do now is to work on this strip mall that will go right in this spot, right by this tunnel. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep that tunnel. Uh, and it's kind of an awkwardly shaped lot. Uh, but I think I can make it work. We'll just do a. There's two different types of strip mall we could do. Uh, we could do like parking lot right here and the stores in the back here, or we can do the stores are right along the road. There's a walking area and then parking like in the back, and then sort of a plaza area. And I think I'm gonna do the plaza area. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So then I'm gonna have to get rid of this road here, and I'm gonna move these two things over here just for now. What was that? Oh God! Uh, I accidentally I had the railroad yard selected from earlier. That is embarrassing. Um, Let's redo that now. Nope. Why is this? There, okay. That took me way too many tries. We're gonna do a plaza. So I think first what we would need to do is get some paths, just regular pavement I think, and run it along here. Like that. Of course, I'm going to fix these imperfections with it later. Just like that. So we have a bit larger white walking area there. And then I'm going off plazas in my head. I downloaded a bunch of real world stores from the Steam workshop here. We have a gas station, which I gotta include, of course. In fact, I think I'll actually put that. I put that over here or over here? I think I'm gonna put it over here. I should actually do two gas stations because, you know, just in real life, there's like two gas stations right next across the road from each other. So I'll just put this one here for now. I don't think I need to decorate that any further, really. And then, of course, I also need to mark downtown as historical here. So it's not covered by downtown. Like that. So if I mark this as historical, then that would be set to historical. Okay, good. That means it won't upgrade or anything. What other stores do we have here? We have In-N-Out Burger. Yeah, this is a thing in Southwest where Vegas is. I've only been there once. It was in Texas. They don't have any near me since I live on the East Coast. So we gotta get one of these. Where should I put it? I want this to mainly be. I want this to mainly be shopping. So I might just put this In-N-Out Burger over here. Yeah, sure. The Starbucks. I think I actually will put the Starbucks here. Right there. It's a nice model actually. What Starbucks has lounge chairs in it like that? I've never seen that in a Starbucks. Let's reposition it just like that, so it's farther away from the main road. Let's see if there's any stores. We have another gas station. It's good. I needed one of these. Let's position it. How should we position this? I guess just like that. That makes sense. It has a billboard. It's nice. What other buildings do we have now? McDonald's. I downloaded a lot of fast food. I don't think I'm gonna have that near the In-N-Outs. I don't want to tarnish In-N-Out's reputation because they're pretty good. Not nearly as good as McDonald's. Oh, this is a special one. This is the car wash from Breaking Bad. I gotta include that somewhere. That'd be great. Here's a Walgreens. This is actually something I can include in the plaza. Let's put that there in the corner, of course. And rotate it just like that. I think this is going to be a pretty big shopping plaza area. Actually, I don't think it'll be that big. Let's just move it like that. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. What? We have a Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, sure. I guess could put that somewhere over here for now. And then I guess we'll just, I suppose we'll just move these here, right? It's not in the same scale though, is it? Yeah, that is definitely not in the same scale. That's an issue. Well, I'm back. Well, I'm back now. I was downloading some more mall assets because I made some actual stores here at this mall, and you can see we have a lot more now. So I'll show you some of the ones I downloaded. We have these little more posh stores, like these. I think they're pretty good. These would go nice in the downtown, actually. They're like those really long and skinny stores. And actually, I think those would fit a lot in another town plan to put in a series. And then here's another one of those really long and skinny stores. It's a Little Caesars. There's a Staples, that's a bigger store. I believe we also had a GameStop. Yeah, GameStop. The logo is missing from that one for some reason. GNC, Subway, also missing the logo. I don't know why there's a missing logo. And what is it? Sprint. There's a Sprint store. It looks different from all the others because it's Sprint. And here's an Old Navy. It fits in with that. Yeah, it seems like there's two different styles here at the stores. And I think I'm going to incorporate both these styles you see here. Okay, so let's take these smaller. Generally, which one of these stores would be like the best display store? Like, you don't want to have a Staples right here on this road, because like, who's gonna be excited to go to Staples while they're on this main road here? Or a Michaels, maybe Best Buy, but Best Buy is really huge. It wouldn't fit here. It'd have to be maybe even somewhere else here. I don't know. Which one of these would be the best display store? This one's a supermarket. I've never heard of this chain. That's apparently a thing that exists. Kohl's, maybe. That's a maybe. Old Navy? I think an Old Navy would work. Maybe. Let's get that. And drag it over here. So it's next to the green walls. I see what they did there. Let's put that right next to each other. Should they be exactly next to each other? No, just leave them like that. Okay, that works. And then I think we're gonna have a road going behind all of these stores here. It's gonna have to be a tiny road. Not that tiny, but pretty small. It's gonna have to be a 2-lane road. I was thinking of using this one, but it seems kind of big. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I could use this. That's more of a suburban road. I can maybe use these ones. These are usually, nah, they don't have any markings. I might just have to use these tiny ones. Why not? I think I'll use this as the entrance, and then it'll lead into the plaza area here. Should I have the entrance be on this side or that side? It's a good question. I think I'll have the entrance be from this road. And let's have it start there. And put on a road anarchy here. And just like that for now. Well, it's pretty bad. It's just temporary. It's kind of an awkward angle right there. And then I do have my beloved parking lots. I have these cracked parking lots. I think I used these. I think these are what I used in that solar panel farm off in the distance there. And I'm gonna use one of these big parking lots. It's gonna be a big boy. Is that gonna be enough? Usually these areas have a lot of parking. I think there's a size that's even bigger than this. but it might be too big. Like that. And do I really want to do the crack one? I could do a new looking one, but it is, yeah, that's a very dark color. And I want this area to look kind of bleached, sun bleached. I'll see what I can do. Let's do a time lapse here. Okay, so we got quite a bit of work done here on this shopping plaza, and uh, I'm still not very pleased with it though. I like what we have going on here. This is pretty cool here. I can't really get rid of these gaps here though. Sucks. But the main problem is there's too much parking and not enough stores, and there are a lot of stores I wanted to include, but I wasn't able to fit. And what I think we should do is move this road here and then add more stores on this side. Um, and I was thinking about it, and the way this road is set up isn't very good because right now there aren't really that many roads. There aren't really that many roads going from this downtown area to over on this side of the highway, right? There's just this highway that's going to lead onto this main road here. And then I don't really want this road here to have an intersection going to the side. So I think instead what I'm going to do is take this road and then snake it along here. So it goes under here and then have a T intersection so it can connect up to here. However, there's also the rail line going under here. So that it's going to create some issues. I'm going to have to move around some stuff. But overall, I think it's gonna work. And also, when I look back on it, it doesn't really make much sense the way this road is laid out here. It wouldn't really. I don't think it would really make much sense for it to move like that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move around all of this. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so I'm back here. It's been a while since I last recording because I was busy for a while, but I'm back in the save. Um, and I guess to continue working on this mall here. So, what I did in this previous time lapses was like I added all these trees and stuff and all that, rearranged a bunch of stores, and then something I just noticed is usually these types of parking lots have more than one entrance, so I think we're gonna add another entrance just right over here, probably just leading onto this road. I'm gonna have to move that Coles and the fresh market. Um, so yeah, let's go do that. Oops, just move that away for now. You're gonna have to move this tree. Oh yeah, and the issue I keep having is that the trees disappear when I look far away like this. I don't know why that's happening. I tried messing with my ultimate level of detail mod, and that wasn't really fixing the issue, so I actually don't know what's causing that. It's weird. But here we go. I guess just create a road going like that. Or should we curve it? This doesn't want to. This doesn't want to work the way I want it to. Now it won't do a straight line. Let's just do that. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Um, Now we're gonna have to move these stores here. I also I did get some more stores in the workshop, but a lot of them are really big. Like I got this Home Depot, it's really big. I got this Target, it's really big. What's this? That's a prop. I have another Target. Um, I have a lot of props for the Target, along with the beloved Target ball, but and a Planet Fitness. I could actually incorporate that. And then I got a few more of these little stores, like Sport Clips. And what else? I think this is just a generic shopping center assets. Yeah, these are just generic ones. I can add my own signs to them or whatever, which is pretty cool. So, which one should I add? Um, let's let's have the Planet Fitness too. Why not? I think that would fit here. Let's place that down there. And which fit is coals? Just put the coals right over. Okay, I think something like this will work, right? Just need to adjust so that these don't clip into each other. But yeah, I think that'll work. I don't. Would there really be a Planet Fitness next to downtown? I don't know. I have not been to a Planet Fitness. And then let's move this tree so it's over here. Yeah, that fits. And then what else? We're gonna have to put something in this area. What's something we could do? I'll have to check. Like maybe we could do some little stores. Maybe that might be able to fit there, right? These little ones. I like these little stores. I already have some of them here, but maybe I could. Maybe I could move these. Get that. something like this. I mean, it's intersecting with Staples, which I'm not. I'd rather not have that happen, but I mean, these stores do intersect each other to some degree. But I don't know, and it might just be better to have these just on the streets, on the main street here, facing this way. So maybe I should turn them like this. Like that. Yeah, maybe. I'm, I'm not sure what to do with the side of the store here, though. Like, maybe maybe I could push it this direction and then put some trees here. But then but then this would clip with the staples even more. So I think I'll actually keep that like as it is. I just want to add this one other store here. This one. Oh, but it looks different from those ones. I guess I don't want that then. Because I like how these are all the exact same style, because that's usually how the strip malls are. And maybe I can incorporate some generic stores and just slap some logos onto these. I don't think I have the mods that would allow me to do that, to slap a logo onto it. Let's see, because I do have some logos I can use here. Um, yeah, I think I would have to use a mod to be able to clip that onto there. I think I would need to use the procedural objects mod to do that, and I don't have that mod, which is unfortunate. But I guess I could maybe. I don't know if I still want this car wash here. This is the Breaking Bad car wash. I thought that was a neat detail. Maybe I could just remove that for now and then put yet another store here, or maybe over here. But then this looks small in comparison to this. Okay, this is way too much thinking I'm putting into this. Um, I'll get right back when I have this figured out. Alright, so I think I have come up with the plan of this entire mall here, and I managed to fix the issue with the trees. I found out that I was using like a weird tree prop thing. Anyways, um, yeah, here's the final layout of the mall here. Starting from the streets, we have Starbucks, Down and Out Burger, we have the bank, JFK and Taco Salad, Dunkin' Donuts, which I don't think actually even operates in Vegas. And then we have one of these smaller, older type strip malls here, just with Little Caesars, Subway, GNC, GameStop. And then as we enter the main mall here, we have Planet Fitness, we have Kohl's, Fresh Market, Best Buy, Sports Clips, and then here we have some stores without labels. Uh, we can just pretend that they're like still opening or something, or I could add labels onto these later. Depends on what we want. And then over here we have Green Walls, which is Walgreens, Sprint, Old Navy, Staples, and that's pretty much it. I did do some detail work, like I didn't really know what to do with this area, the back area of the little strip mall, so I added just this little area of fences and some dumpsters, and then this goes right up against the rail line you can see here. So I had a fence here, and then I wanted to have like the back area of the stores where you'd find containers and more dumpsters and all that. So I kind of had to awkwardly fit that in here. And right here, I'm just using the parking lot asset, and then I use node controller to like bunch it together here to get a straight edge like this, which isn't perfect, but it works. And I'm still gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna connect this area to this area, because networks here don't join, and it's a really awkward space with the railroad here. Yeah, that's something we're gonna detail that soon. And then there's just some space here. We have to figure all this out. We have to figure out what to do with this cliff here. And then another area is this little space back here. I just put some dumpsters here and some bushes, even one with flowers. It looks it looks nice. Um, there's also another drive-through for the Dunkin' Donuts and the In and Out, and then there's also a tiny parking lot here in front of the bank, which unfortunately is a darker color because it's not. These are weathered down assets for parking lots, and this one isn't. And I don't know if there's a weathered down asset for this one, this type of parking lot. I'll have to see, but yeah, it kind of sticks out. And then another thing I did off camera was I had to figure out this whole mess, this big area here where we have a T intersection with these main roads, and we have the train line, and we have the highway. And I had to space all this out to get it just right. I still think it's a pretty tight fit, but yeah, this will work. And yeah, I did a lot off camera there. And now let's try to let's try to detail this back area here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, everybody. It's been yet another gap here in recording. I really want to get back into working on this video. I fully edited the whole thing and everything, except for this last part. But the problem was, there was an update to Cities Skylines with a new DLC, and it broke a lot of mods that I had on the save, so I wasn't actually able to use this save for a while. Um, so yeah, I worked for quite a bit to fix all or replace all the mods. Some of them haven't been updated yet, so I'm missing a few things here. For example, my surface painter mod broke, so like you might notice I had concrete here before, but it's missing. As soon as I can find a replacement to that mod, I will update all the missing concrete, like all of this stuff. It's kind of a bummer, but yeah. Um, and yeah, I think I, I'm having some like temporary replacements to a bunch of mods and all that. So I'm just gonna end the video here because like it's way too long at this point. I finished editing; it was nearly 2 hours, which is absolutely insane. I didn't think it would be that long. Um, so yeah, the next episode I have planned. It's gonna be really short. I said that every episode, but it actually will be short. Um, I was just working on a construction site here, but it's missing. I had a crash and I lost that. But next episode, I got some construction props, and I will work on this section over here next time. And that'll be a really short video. I might do it like another construction site somewhere else here too. And then after that, I think I'm gonna have an episode focused on a train station, and then after that, we will work more on this downtown and finish all of this up. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Congrats if you're still watching this. And have a good day, everybody. This is Evan the Fox, and I'm out.